Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking.
All right, we are leaving our tent spot next to the creek and moving on. It is October 21st, 2021, day 142. Let's see, we've got a relatively, we've got a shorter day today. So 13.7 miles as opposed to 15 or 16s that we've done previously. 16 yesterday. So 13.7 miles. Most of the first 4 miles is going to be climbing. And after that climb, the next 10 miles is going to be relatively ups and downsies, not crazy stuff. So this is a spot that used to be called the Captain's Place, right near where we camped. There used to be a zip line right here going across the creek to the Captain's Place, and he would let you sleep on his lawn, or tent on his lawn, all of that stuff. But apparently the captain passed away a couple years ago, and the new owner there took down the zip line and does not open it up anymore to hikers. But it was still on my map as open, and so I had originally had us going there in my plans, until I realized that it didn't exist anymore. Is it a chilly morning today?
Really chilly.
It's a little chilly in October, so we got a month and a half, 2 months.
It's low 40s, so hey.
Yeah, we'll see how much we're whining when it's 30s and 20s. Okay, we'll see you out there. Okay, I think you just said we've got sub 5?
Yeah.
Sub 5 left to get to our shelter. We just came across a nice hilltop with views. And we're chatting with a guy who's, he's a local, but meaning he just out for a day hike, and he was like, this is one of the few spots you can see a big panoramic view with no power lines in it. So, and he is right. Most of the views we've seen lately have either had power lines or been from power line cuts.
Or they've been narrow.
Yeah. But this trail right now is a nice wide ATV trail or something. So all good.
Tractor, I'm gonna guess.
Oh yeah.
In the tread.
Tractor treads. Either that or some sort of animal that I don't recognize. Right.
You're climbing, you're up.
Okay. Well, we'll get onto it.
Go ahead.
Okay. We commented that most of the views were power line views. There's Pearisburg, where we'll be tomorrow. And I bet I could actually crop this video just right to avoid seeing the cell towers, or the power towers. But that would be ruining the natural view that we have. So we'll keep the power lines in. We're just over a mile from our shelter, and we're trying to race the rain. It's still blue up there, but the clouds have come in, the wind's picked up.
Yeah, there's a blaze that way.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
turn
blaze
that
is
and
definitely
make it
going
go.
both ways.
That's confusing.
But I think we'll be okay either way, with rain or not, because even if it does rain, we're close enough.
I thought you meant we'd be okay whether we turn left there, some random path and stayed on your feet.
We'll be okay. We just have to keep headed south.
I think it's west at the moment.
Yeah. Nope, no, west.
Yeah, but we're not crossing into West Virginia, so
Nope.
we're not going too far west.
The maps that we're using, this section is still north-south, but the next section of maps, for whatever reason, ask whether you're going east or west, which is pretty silly on a north-south trail, regardless of which direction the trail might be going at some particular time. But, yep, I think those power lines are facing West Virginia. Those are the mountains we see out there. Okay, here's a view that doesn't have power lines obstructing it.
Presumably Parisburg on
Presumably
that side.
Parisburg.
How about the field that the crisscross has? It's cool.
Yeah. And then West Virginia over on that side. You can just make out some orange helmets way in the back up there. We just passed some gentlemen doing some trail work out there with some chainsaws and moving some of the brush, or bigger than brush stuff. They weren't too thrilled with us when they asked if there were blowdowns, and we said there were a whole bunch that in the area, not in the last mile or so, but beyond that. But they asked, we told them, we can't help the trees, but they're doing a great job from our perspective. Okay, end of day 132. So we're at Ricefield Shelter. We did 13.7 miles today from Dismal Creek, where we stopped last night. I guess before we say any other stuff, Carrie, we have been thinking about you today.
Big time, kiddo.
Stay safe. I'm glad your cousins are up there giving you air support, and
I'm glad you're okay, kiddo.
yeah, glad you're okay, and soon enough all of you guys will be home from those shithole countries. And what else did we do today?
We hiked 13.7 miles to Ricefield Shelter. Honestly, it was kind of a grind day. Not that it was a bad day, it's just that there were very few views. We kind of were going through fields, and not even fields, really the woods. Just kind of meandering along all day long, so I was glad it was a
Actually, the
shorter
easy stuff came at the end when we finally had the fields.
Yeah,
there were
and
a
pretty
lot
views there.
Yeah. So, but it was a day.
Today, yeah, just walking through the woods.
Yep. My low light of the day. Melissa tripped me.
Oh!
I tripped over my own feet, and my phone is no longer. So
It's alive. The screen's just dead.
Yeah. So we'll see if Verizon in Blacksburg can help me out tomorrow. Luckily, tomorrow was a town day for us. So we have a short day into Parisburg. And so instead of relaxing, I'll be making a shuttle drive out to Blacksburg, and we'll see if we can get that dealt with.
The good news, though, is we had cell signal for a lot of the time today, and so he was able to call Verizon and talk to them about options. He was able to contact the store in Blacksburg to see if they have the phone that he has in stock. She claims yes. We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was able to text the the hostel where we're staying tomorrow night to see if they could shuttle him to Blacksburg. Blah, 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 blah. So at least logistically, we were able to deal with some of those things instead of like the last 2 nights. We didn't have a cell signal at night.
Yep.
We didn't have a cell signal most of the day. And so it's kind of like just being pissed off without any outlet. At least you're pissed off and you have some options for moving forward. And yes, here comes the big buck spend.
Yeah. Okay, that's my low light. You have any highlights, lowlights? The rain held off.
The rain held off. There you go. I was like, oh.
And actually, the sky is perfectly blue. So we
Sky's
got
blue. We were chasing
like sprinkles, like a
yeah.
not
We
even
were chasing to the
sprinkles.
shelter, trying to get there before the rain came in, but it didn't come in. And there's a part of a trail crew staying up here at the shelter or tenting near the shelter, and that's kind of fun just to have them around and see them doing maintenance on the trail.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that's
all I got
about it. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.